Check, check. Hey, can anybody hear me? What's going on? You here, Ubi? Or did you drop in expecting to come back? I know I'm a couple minutes early. So, how's everybody doing? I'm just going to keep setting up. I'm a couple minutes early. I'm going to partake in too. So, let's see. So, what we got? Ubi and TSA, you guys are both here? Awesome. Hey, Ubi, I might be hitting you up with a little advice on how to set up a door because I'll be doing it for the first time. And I want to be able to set up a decent door with, I mean, and I want to start with software. The whole reason is this computer is a little old, but I got to try. So I got to make the move. Anyway, how do I sound? This is a brand new microphone. TSA, hey, what's going on, buddy? Let me know how I'm sounding, guys, because this is a brand new mic. I know it's awesome because I got a video for it, but I want to know how it is in this live situation. So I'll break out the SBHE. What's going on, Jade? How you doing, buddy? So I did have a couple of things I wanted to share with you guys tonight. So let's oh wow, and we got a few people already. Nice. Mic sounds solid. The touch is a bit robotic. So you mean the connection's a bit robotic. So you mean I'm a bit choppy? I don't know, guys. Everything seems fine on my end. Maybe do a refresh. I don't know. I'm not getting any issues on my end. I'm looking at the monitor and there's nothing there. What's going on, Dwight? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, there's just so many variables when you're doing streaming. So, how's everybody doing today? Been working on that one lately. So, all right. So, it looks like now is a good time to start. Things are starting to look up again with the autism build. It's been quiet for a little while because we haven't been able to do too much. So, but thank you, Dwight. I'm doing fine. I actually had a good day today. So, and now I forgot what I was saying. I do that a lot. So, yeah. Yeah, I was talking about how we got a bunch of things to do. David's in the house. What's going on, David? There you are. I see you now. How's it going, buddy? So for those of you that don't know, because there's some new people hanging around lately, JMK2112 is a subscriber here, and he's been the guy who's been doing the painting on our autism build on Igor, and he hasn't been able to do anything with the new body because the weather's been crazy. But I managed to get a little bit of an update from him, so we're going to check that out in a little bit. Snugs Rawson's in the house. What's going on, buddy? How you doing? Looks like I got most of my members here, which is good because one of the things I wanted to ask you guys about tonight was I want to do a members stream, a members only stream for like everybody. I don't have anybody at $9.99 yet at the $10 tier, but I want to make sure I give everybody a little something extra in the meantime. So I'm off on Friday, guys. Do you guys want to do a members only live stream on Friday? Let me know in the comments. And if we can get enough people interested, then we'll wing it and we'll do another one on Friday. And I wanted to ask you guys about different things we should be doing in the members area. Like, what would you like to see from me? Like, I was trying to think about making videos for the members area, members only, and that kind of stuff. And I don't want to keep doing the same kind of thing that we're doing on YouTube, right? This is supposed to be extra, little bit of a deep dive or whatever you want. And so I'm not sure what to do. I have an idea or two, but I don't want them to be. I don't want to bore you guys. You know what I mean? So I want to make sure that it's something that is going to be interesting to you guys. So if you guys have any ideas for content that could be members only, um, you know, let me know. So what's everybody saying so far? So hello, Snug. Ubi's you're self-employed, so every day's good. And David's good too. Okay, so I'll ask again as we get a few more people in. I'm wondering if we're going to get Baby Boy Mulligan in today. TSA says I have no life. I'm open. Okay, so it looks like Friday. I'll I'll be looking to get in touch with Baby Boy Mulligan and a few other people. The goal is to try and get some other people to come to a live stream too. So you know what? It might not actually be, now that I'm saying that, it might not actually be members only, because I want JMK 2112 to come by. And he hasn't been here now because he's got a new work schedule. So I'm gonna have to hold on. I just saw something in the chat. What's this Ubi? I'm hearing BBM's got a new guitar coming to him. Did I miss something on YouTube? He won a guitar? Ah, cool. Is that the USA flag guitar? That's the Leo James? Good for him. Good for him. Congratulations. See, it's one of those situations where just when you think this bad shit's happening, right? Because he's in the hospital, he wins a freaking guitar. That's great. I love that. All right, I gotta throw some. All right. Does anybody know if he's out of the hospital yet? Because you know what? I should text him. What am I doing? I got his number. So I'm going to text him. So I got some. For anyone who wasn't here when I said it earlier, I got some video footage from JMK 2112 about the painting on the new autism guitar. He was still in the hospital this afternoon, Snug. Couple of days, huh? Wait. Oh, here he is. He made it. What's going on, BBM? How's everybody doing? Yeah, we were just checking to see how you were doing. I've been a little busy, so I was the update. You're still in the hospital, buddy? I guess I don't need to text you anymore. So, in case anybody wants to know what's going on, there's a chat game going on. The what do they call it? The goals. If we hit $20, 10 super chats, I'll be showing you guys how to play the intro to "You Shook Me All Night Long." So, quick, easy, fun. But yeah, good, buddy. How you doing? You still in there? Let me know if the guitar is too loud with this microphone, because this mic picks up everything. So your fever spiked up again while you're in the hospital? Oh, excuse me, guys. There you go. That's better. It was in the middle. Yeah, man. Snug, this mic is awesome. I got contact, and the arm is part of it too. Same company. they got in touch with me and asked me about doing a review, unboxing for this. And then I hit them up and I said, "Hey, I'd really like to do one on this too." And they were like, "Okay, we'll send you that too." So I just finished shooting 2 videos, one for unboxing this, one for unboxing this. And it's a great deal. For me, it's a great deal. I made 2 videos, and this is $125 microphone, and this is a $100 arm. So not bad. So you're still dealing with the fever. Wow. Well, last time we texted, you done with the fever. I guess you never know, right? So keep hanging in there, baby boy. If you're still in there when I get some vacation time, I'll come up and visit. So it's been all right. So hopefully, at under 100, well, hopefully you're on the mend now. Hopefully you've hit the peak and you're over the hump, and now everything's getting better. Okay, TSA, about that. The reason I haven't finished our video yet is because of this. I'm just about done with these two, and I was going to be done with the guitar within the next week or so, and then I was going to send it to you. So if you're okay with sending it to me before then, I'll leave that up to you. You can trust me, but I'm going to need this guitar for another week or so. I shot most of the video, but then I went back and started putting it together, and I realized I probably should be doing more of what I showed you guys in the intro. So I want to go back and I want to shoot some more stuff. All right. And between that and the editing for this and this, I need about another week. But once that's done, I got the box all lined up. I got extra padding for it, and I'm all good to go. So it'll be off to you. You might want to put a set of 10s on it. I just put a set of 9s on it, and I think it got just a little buzzy in the open notes. So you might want to put a set of 10s on it when you get it. But the strings that are on there are new. All right. So, and then guys, a couple weeks from now there'll be a John 5 Firefly in here. So we'll have the first fly review on the channel. We'll have the John 5 review. I can't wait. We got a lot going on. Let me turn this down. We got a lot going on over the next few weeks. I got the Donner review. I have a gentleman who has fallen in love with these guitars because of the channel is going to be donating a guitar and an amp to give away. So might be doing a review on that first. I'm probably going to be giving the Donner away that I'm going to be doing the review on as well. The Autism guitar is finally getting painted. So I'll have that back, hopefully, fingers crossed, in about a month or so, maybe 6 weeks. So, there's a lot going on, and I guess I'm getting a mystery box, right? For anyone who hadn't seen the comment I posted on the page, the eBay. Donner is putting out mystery boxes for refurbished guitars for like $90, and it's generally a $200 guitar. So I'm going to get a mystery box, and we're going to find out what we get. So a lot going on. Yeah, Ubi, I saw that and I said, "Oh, this is a good idea," because there's a lot of people who do this whole thing with mystery boxes, pallet buying, and all this other stuff. So I thought it'd be a great way to get a guitar to review, do an unboxing and all that. Yeah, BBM, you're right. Your immune system is seriously compromised. So you have to watch anything over 100.4. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's a point where you got to worry about getting a runaway fever, right? So, and is it Is it this was it CMV, you said? That virus that was the donor had? So, can you get the John 5 for review. We're gonna have a Donner for review. We're gonna have Mr. Unboxing. We're gonna have the autism guitar coming back. It's a mystery guitar. They have 2 listings right now on eBay. One's for $129, $130, and the other's for $90. And I'm going for the one for $90. I know they show you a couple of pictures of different guitars that could be in the box, and it's all $200 guitars. The $130 box has a lot of the same stuff and one even higher end guitar. So you're kind of gambling a little bit more on that one to get the better guitar. But whatever it is, it's a Donner guitar. It's a solid guitar, right? I mean, they're not bad guitars at all. And we know that because they're almost as good as T's guitars. They're made in the same factory. Right? Look at the headstock, right? That's all you got to do is look at the headstock. That's a T's headstock. That's also a Donner headstock. That's also several other brands have the same headstock. So they don't think it's CMV anymore, but you got something else. And I guess because you're so immunosuppressed, things that wouldn't normally bother us, the normal population, you could get something from, and then they have to go looking for it because it's actually not normal, and not something they would normally look for. You know what? I you had good timing on that TSA because I just finished reading what Ubi said that about doing a mystery box with pickups and hardware. Um, and my first when you said Geiger, you changed my mind. My first thought was actually that it would probably be mostly junk, and you'd like have one Seymour Duncan pickup in there, and it probably wouldn't even be a really good Seymour Duncan, and everything else would be like cheap Chinese ceramic pickups. But a Geiger mystery box would be a bad idea. You'd have to hope that you could use the stuff, but guitar players have a little bit of everything. I'm pretty sure you wouldn't have. I think there would be a problem using parts that you weren't expecting because you'd probably find like, oh, I have a guitar that has that. So, yeah. So BBM, I guess. Are you Friday? I'm gonna try and do another live stream on Friday, hopefully earlier in the day. Yeah, I know, right? Take that chance. It's like an $80, $90 box, but that's the same price as they're generally selling a lot of their best guitars on eBay for right now, either under the new other listing or certified refurbished, but they're still brand new. Yeah, they could. You know what? That might be Ubi. That might be a thing to do for like a company, a store, someone, a retailer, right? To just help themselves get rid of stock. That would be good. Yeah, because I mean, us guitar geeks, we would probably end up finding uses for about 80% of everything we got out of any box, right? If we're not today, 6 months from now, we'll get another guitar, so, or 3 months from now, or like me, once a month. So, pardon me, guys. So yeah, so a lot of stuff is going to be going on with the channel. And I'm sorry, guys, if I repeat myself sometimes. I'm trying to remember where we were. I keep bouncing back and forth. So from the different conversations going on in the chat. So we're only 20 minutes in. Oh, you know what? Here, let me show you guys. I got that video. I got a little video from JMK. So let me show you guys that. Let me set that up. What is this? No, that's the wrong page. Yes. All right.
This is JMK 2112 reporting for WRJC News. Here we are with the newest iteration of the Autism Speaks Frankenstrat. What I did is I just painted off, or not painted, I actually scratched off some of the paint, scuffed it. And by the way, scuff pronounced backwards. Think about it. So I did this part, and I'm about to take it outside. I'm going to do the first layer of the Frankenstrat, which is blue, and then on the guitar neck over there, I'm going to do that red because we're going to do the bottom layer is actually going to, on the neck, that is, the bottom layer is going to have, what the hell, a decal. So a headstock decal. And then after that, I'm going to do the three colors, red, yellow, blue, kind of striped like this as well. So in any event, I'm going to go outside and paint in a second. And when I'm done, I'll take more pictures. But in the interim, see you next time.
All right. So that's that. Let me clear this up. Yeah. So he also sent me a couple of pictures. That was the first stage. He's actually done the blue, and I think he do the some of the red. He's talking to me today and telling me that he's having some more rain over there in San Diego. It seems that this whole thing, this whole crisis happened right as the rain season was starting in San Diego. So by the time he got the new one, he couldn't really do much. So we had to wait. And he just finally, everything seems to be settling in now, and it's pretty much over. So he's getting back to it. Hopefully, I'll have it hopefully it'll be off to Torsten by next week, maybe the week after. And then, maybe, Torsten can, hopefully he has time sooner rather than he can put it all together, and we'll have it in a couple of weeks, fingers crossed. And I can't wait because that's going to be a whole nother guitar. It's going to be, yeah, I got to still get a few things lined up too. I still got to do the stuff decals for the back again and all that. So, and another thing, because I just got in contact, who's going to be doing the water slides, the guy who did the water slides for the headstock. He's going to be doing a couple of, now we're going to have two guitars. He's going to be doing the donor sheets, the water slide donor sheets. They're going to go on the back of the tremolo covers. And then I'm going to seal them with a coat, a clear coat. So, yeah. And, I don't know. I got distracted because suddenly I was watching Snug. Not your fault, Snug, though. Hopefully he gets it to Torsten before his new shipment of SBHEs show up. Yeah, are they SBHEs? I thought he was getting the ST first. I think he's getting ST. He's getting the sample sometime soon, and then hopefully, not long after that, he'll get the full shipment. But I think it's STs. So by like May, we'll have STs. At least there'll be a handful, at least on the website. The samples should be there. So, but hey, you know what? If he's getting more SBHEs, sign me up. I'm anxious to get an ST. I want one. I do. I want one because it's gonna be the most badass version of the ST yet. Do any of you guys subscribe to Torsten's channel, to the T's Guitars channel? Because if you're really at all into this whole thing with T's Guitars, it's the best way to get information because he is so forthcoming and he does it all the time on the channel. So he's getting. Yeah, cool. So yeah, you guys know the whole with Torsten. I don't have to tell you shit. Hey, BBM, you're on speaker.
Hey,
Hey,
my phone bugged out, so I'm not in the chat right now.
okay. Well, you kind of are right now. I got you on speaker. So.
Yeah, hey guys, how's everybody doing? I'm doing better.
Yeah, you sound like you're fighting, man. Your voice sounds a little rough. You okay?
Yeah, I just did a lot of coughing and hacking and spitting up stuff. So
Yeah. All
and
right.
then I was in the ambulance on the way down to the hospital in the city last night, and it was the worst ride in any ambulance I've ever had. The diesel. Oh my God, the fumes were terrible for two
Really?
and a half hour ride.
Oh wow. Because you had to take the ride from upstate down into Manhattan.
Yeah, I was in Vassar by my house, and I had to go down to Manhattan to Presbyterian.
Yeah, I've done a bit.
An ambulance.
Yeah, I know where you live, more or less, and that's right. I've driven that, and that's a drive.
For my house, it's only an hour, but in an ambulance, it's 2.5 hours from Poughkeepsie because that's 30 more minutes away from my house.
Yeah.
That was a rough ride.
Yeah, TSA says, "Damn, that's rough, BBM."
Yeah, going through it, man.
Yeah, but you're hanging in there, right?
I'm hanging in there. Hopefully I'll be released in 2 days. They said that it's definitely something viral, but they can't narrow it down. But they did these other 15 tests, blood work.
Yeah,
not normal stuff that a normal hospital can do.
And, right. Yeah, it sounds like
they're trying to narrow it down. But I trust me. I think it was some kind of stomach virus.
Yeah.
But with me, any virus turns into something.
Yeah,
that's because of the heart transplant.
Yeah, that's basically what I was gonna say. Basically, any little thing that might not really bother most people is gonna bother you.
Right?
Because you're there's that much more sensitive.
Correct.
Just to keep the heart keep the heart happy.
Yeah, but it's totally screwed me up because now I was supposed to move Tuesday, so now my girl's got to come up and we got to deal with all that tomorrow and all the landlords, and I got the social worker from here is going to get involved, and
yeah, you don't want to lose that.
It'll be all right.
Yeah, you want to pull out all the stops and make sure that the landlord understands that this is not a negative. This is just a speed bump on you getting in the house.
Right. Yeah.
So, but all right. So,
well, listen, I'll let you get back to the chat. I should be able to type soon. I had to restart my phone because of the Wi-Fi here at the hospital.
Yeah. All right. Well, you're lucky you got Wi-Fi down here on Staten Island. Most of the time, the hospitals are set up so that they're scrambling signals. You have to sit at the window with your phone to get a signal.
Right.
But all right, feel better, guy. All right.
All right.
All right. You got all of our wishes. All right.
All right. Thanks.
Take it easy. We all wishing you well, buddy. Take care.
All right. Bye, guys.
All right. Yeah, it's a nice sentiment, TSA. Yeah, it's just rough timing. So, but I'm sure he'll be back in his chat soon. It sounds like he's gonna be able to get his phone back up and running. So. There you go. So, all right. So, what were we talking about? Right. Yeah. Yes. David was talking about the Facebook page for Torsten and T's Guitars. Yeah. I need to stop by there more often. That's where I found him. I actually stumbled across the company page and I was like, hey, I got a YouTube channel. You want to do something? And the rest is history. There he is. TSA is acting like a government agent now, suddenly retracting messages and whatnot. So, all right. So, All right, so you guys are kind of cool. You guys are cool with the idea of doing something Friday. Um, I want to try and get more people involved because we're going to start doing giveaways on a more regular basis. So I got to start letting people know. Try and get more people in the live stream. So Friday's good for David. TSA said he was home, right? Ubi. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to try and do something on Friday. I got to try and shake things up a little bit on the channel. I get a little too rigid, a little too structured. So, but what else? What else? I wanted to. I had things planned. I had ideas. So lost it. Ah, fuck. So what do we want to do? I think you're going to have to just pick a day that works best for you because you're never going to find a time that works. Yeah, that's true, Snug. That's true. And you're not wrong because the idea is to like have other people come, new people, as well as have regulars come. So, oh, that's your situation, TSA? Okay. Yeah. So, okay, BBM, cool. All right. So, yeah, I'll try and put something together for Friday. This is true, Snug. You're a wise man. And did I thank you properly for taking part in that video? What did you think of what I did with you in the video? Or BBM? I know you were happy with what I did with your video, but pardon me, I gotta stop drinking soda during a live stream. Yes, I do. So you guys like that video? The one with all the YouTubers? Because that was something new. Yeah? Thought it was good? TSA? And what do you guys think of this microphone setup? You cool with it? It works for me. And I'm thinking that it was probably going to be the best way to be able to get a good sound from playing the guitar and all that without having to worry about wires and all that other shit. That was a great shout out to our smaller channels with the big dogs. Liked it. BBM liked it. Snug, I'm curious. I think the video was good. I also think it didn't belong. So I think I understand what you're saying, but I'd like you to, can you elaborate a little more? All right. Like, is it that it was very different from the other stuff that's on that I usually do? Because it's usually a lot of reviews. Oh, you didn't belong. I misread that. I got you. You did fine. You did fine. And you know what? If anything, it reminded me of me when I first started doing YouTube because I wasn't sure and I was a little underconfident and and I'm not saying that's what you were then, but that's what I related to. And you did fine. You, as a matter of fact, you were concise. You said a lot, and it was great. So don't worry about it. You did fine. So, all right. Well, you know who else thought it was good? Torsten. Torsten actually texted me. As a matter of fact, let me show you what he texted me because he was actually kind of moved by it. It wasn't like a whole big speech or anything, but yeah. So yeah, so yesterday morning, about 2 hours after the video posted, see, guys, see, Snug, they're all telling you, they got your back. We all got your back. So Torsten says he hits me up at about 11 o'clock in the morning, and he says, "Bro, that was so kind of you to go up and above. Thank you." So, and I just said, "No problem." Kind of felt like no matter how much I was telling people how awesome the guitars are, it wasn't getting through. So I came up with this. And you still might have more videos from my visit. And he said, "This means a lot. Thanks again." Can you read that? I don't know. Let's see. The damn ring light. There, maybe that helps. Anyway, so yeah, I just wanted to do something a little different, and I figured I had been asking around for a little while. I wanted to do this, a quick and easy collab. And once I got the ball treader to say yes, I kind of had to come up with something, So thanks, David. I agree. I thought Snug was great. If I could honestly give you any advice, I would just say speak a little more, project a little more when you speak. But that would be it. That's like anybody else who doesn't do videos. You just spoke in a normal voice. You were fine. So, sorry, TSA, commercial breaks suck. I have these set up at the absolute minimum now. You should only get in the course of an hour, maybe one break. It's supposed to be every 30 minutes. We're usually within an hour, so you might see a second break right at the end. Yeah, and Snug, it's just polite, a polite suggestion. It's not any kind of criticism at all. But it goes to what I was saying before about you're just like me when I started. You don't know how much you have to project and do things. It comes with time. So you did fine. Everything you said was perfect, right? So, and everybody else says you were great. Having some bigger channels and smaller channels shows the genuine quality of T's guitars. Yeah, I think so too. And I asked maybe 7 or 8 others if I wanted to take part, but a lot of people, they don't have their emails set up. They don't have a consistent channels of communication open. So you end up doing things like dropping a comment, and if you drop a comment video that's 6 months old, right? I mean, so but you're welcome, Snug. No worries. And Ubi's right. You were you, and that's what everybody on YouTube wants. I kind of had to learn that the hard way because I tend to be very protective, guarded. So opening up and doing more and being more natural has always been a process for me. So that's what YouTube's been good for me for. Well, listen, we all like criticism. Criticism can be helpful, but you shouldn't need to have a hide like a rhino. Yeah. And yeah, BB did it. BB, you were fine. Right? Even though I didn't edit out your cut, you did that little cut there. And I didn't edit it out. And then by the time I was like, oh, I should edit that out, I had something else laid over it and I couldn't edit it out anymore. But so yeah, so I do have a couple of videos coming out this week. I'm trying to remember, trying to get everything in. This was coming out this week, the one for this microphone. And if you happen to be looking for like a podcast mic or anything like that, this is the real deal. This is like the Yeti. Okay. The Yeti is like the go-to for everybody. It's like a combination of a boom mic, an instrument mic, a podcasting mic, a stereo mic, and it's just like all in one on a dial, and you can and it just plug and play. It's and it sounds great. So, and it's well worth the money. But anyway, and then there's this too. If you need an arm, this is a good one, because those cheap ones, let me tell you, they suck. I got my webcam on one now. If I move it, you're gonna hear all sorts of spring noise. This one, no way, nothing. Remember, it was the biggest things. I had to teach new talent when I was in radio. I hired you to be you, right? Yeah, you have to be afraid of being a little outgoing, right? So if you're comfortable being outgoing, you're more of a natural. Not everyone was a public speaker like me, right? BBM, and I'm still getting better at YouTube. Yeah, it's a comfort thing. Yeah. Yeah, you know what, Snug? I could see that. I had a rough time when I was a kid too. I was the kid with this. The kid that had seizures, so I was a target all the time too. But the shortest kid with the biggest. Yeah, all right. So, but we shouldn't have to be like that. Doesn't that suck though? We have to be like that. I was a manager for one of the biggest furniture companies in the country. Bob's. I did speaking when I ran for state senate. You ran for state senate? Nice. Were you able to like get rid of all your debt? Yeah, that's why some politicians run for president, because when you run for president, you can't have any debt. So the law allows your fundraising to pay off all your debt. Let's get some less noisy distortion going. That's too noisy. As a libertarian, really? Nice. You say you ran. Did you win? Not sure I followed the question, BBM. How the hell did Trump run then? What with you talking about with debt and things like that? I don't know. Well, yeah, 2% of the vote. It wouldn't be bad if 2% of all people that voted. If that's what you were, no. So the 45 minutes in, guys. 10:38. Credit stuff with all the business. Yeah. Well, I would guess that probably would be because technically, when you're a businessman, you do everything to separate yourself from the business that you do. Right? That's why you get things like LLCs and this other stuff. And once you do that, then you're basically somebody who's living off of the company's assets, not yours. right? And that's how you get away with that. Everybody does it. I mean, it's the smallest business. Once I get legal, once I start making some money with this and I go legal, I can everything. Because this is it's like everything that I spend, my rent, my food, like half of it is covered under my business, and it's a tax asset. It's a write-off. And I think so. No, generally not debts, but when you're making a business, right, and then you separate yourself from the business, generally the business is what has the debt, not you, right? As a general idea. I mean, I'm not a tax guy, so I don't know how all this stuff works, but limo business. I know a guy who's got a limo business. I feel like I should have gotten into the limo business because down here he does all right. Got like four different limos, party vans. So, all right. So, nothing in the super chat. Anybody want to learn some ACDC? I sat down the other day and learned the intro. Who shook me all? You shook me all night long. So, anyway, yeah, I think that's what it is. Nope, not worth the headache unless you're in a bigger city. Yeah, right. It's all about limo business. Yeah, you got to be busy all the time. You got to have enough business. And I can imagine that somewhere outside of a big city, it might end up being more of a seasonal thing. Photograph, okay, from Def Leppard, right? Or what was it? What was that band, like came and went? Was it Autograph? They had that one photograph, picture of, I don't know, had something to do with a girlfriend. Became a porn star or something. I tried my fun money account. That's a problem. At least you've got your T's guitar. But yeah, Pyromania. That's what it's from. That's a lifetime ago, man. That album. I think it was, what was that? That was like the early 80s. Was that like 81, 82? Right? That was like 1982. I think I was 14. And I was into it for a minute. That's a cool one. I'm gonna have to check that one out sometime. Whoa, Black Betty, ram a jam. Whoa, Black Betty, ram a. Yeah. 83, right? Oh man, you make me feel old, Ruby. 83. I was 15. 15 going on 16. Yeah, 16. Snug, that's a great goal, buddy. That's a great goal. I don't know what they're gonna run for, but I don't think it's gonna be more than, I gotta guess 300 or less, right? On that base. I'm hoping for a $200 base. But I gotta guess he's gonna do it right. It's gotta be like 3, maybe even a touch over 3. But I don't think, because of the maybe because of the tariffs now, it would be a touch over 3. But right, so BBM, yeah, you and I are right around the same age. Right in the fall of 83, I'm a photographic, yeah. That tease base is going to be something. I think that's going to be like the end of the summer. So you got a little time. You got like 4 months. $10 a week, $20 a week, right? So I don't even know what it is. Does anybody know what it is? Has gone on his channel and said what the base is going to be? So my guess, it is a guess, is a P base. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Torsten's definitely going to do it again to keep him affordable. But you know how he is. He's not going to settle. Right? He's not going to give us a quality instrument like a Don, which is like everything's good, but it's got a thin body. You know what I mean? He's not going to settle for even that. So, yeah, I'm thinking if he wants to bring a good solid bass guitar to market, and he doesn't want to cut out anything, I think my gut tells me it's going to be a P bass. And it looks like BBM says he thinks Torsten was talking about a P bass. So, and yeah, yeah, you think that makes most sense too, right? I don't think you can go wrong with a P bass. I don't necessarily think it's the greatest seller. You know, I think people like flashy things. So if you have an Ibanez style body, you know, like an Ibanez, was it the 200 series, the micro, then you know, that might have a little more visible appeal for some people. But I think you want to do bulletproof. You know, pardon me again, guys. Yeah. Was he talking about when we were there? Did I forget about that? BBM? You might be right. But yeah, one pickup, 2 pots, local production. Yeah, I like the PJ setup. I actually like the P body, and I would really actually prefer like jazz pickups in a P body. That's me. Or I'm thinking now Music Man might be cool. Like with just the one humbucker near the bridge, you know, get my flea on. So P bass makes the most sense, but yeah, I like. Well, yeah, well, you know, the PJ setup is like the ideal setup for bass. You can play P, you can do a P bass, or you can get all that bite and growl that you want. So it's a great combination. That's like me, TSA. I practice a lot, but I wouldn't necessarily call it playing. Stingray. Stingray would be cool. Right? Something like that. I think that would definitely be, actually, that might be the way to go, like a Peabody, because that's more or less what a Stingray is. It's like a rounded bottom on a Peabody. So it's like Peabody, and then just drop in that one at the bridge and go to town. So yeah, I like that too, BBM. I like the fact that combination, you get all the bite punch from the bridge that you want with that. You got the single coil in the bridge, and then you got the humbucker in the middle, and you get all that mid-range bite and punch that everybody knows and loves from classic P basses from the 50s and the 60s. We're gonna, well, we'll I think we all, that's a goal we all have right now. I think maybe we got to get like a group buy together, right? See if we can't get a deal going, maybe with Torsten, get a buy for like six or 7 bases. So, but yeah, Snug's got a cool idea too with the Bronco style, with one of those hot rails. Put that in there. That would sound nice. Oh, David's down. Okay. Well, if we get enough responses, I'll hit up Torsten just to ask the question. I have a funny feeling he'll be like, "Well, I can't do much of a discount," you know what I mean? But because he's already doing a good deal with these guitars. But You never know. And it would be worth it. Absolutely. So hell, actually, yeah, there might be one way to do it. Because I have the channel. If we did a batch and included mine, and we all purchased, but he considered mine when he gave me to do a review or something, that would cut the cost across all of them, right? By whatever whatever fifth, 1/6, whatever it is. And one like that, and one Kramer split pickup standard bass. Okay, so you have a Kramer, basically it's like a P, and then you have one that has the PJ setup that you like. Okay, cool. Yeah, Dwight has some nice stuff. I really like Dwight's guitars. He's got some higher end stuff. He's got that he's got the Gibson Custom. He's got the Jackson Flying V with the flame. Nice. So yeah, Jackson's a nice bass. What's his name? Dave Elfson from Megadeth. He plays Jacksons. Although his Jacksons, for some reason, I don't like crazy about. 57 minutes, guys. We're gonna call it about an hour, okay? I know it's getting late for you guys, which is actually the reason why I try and start a little bit before the hour. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing what Tease comes up with. I'm really looking forward to the ST1 because I know there's going to be two. One that's like maroon silver burst with the maroon around the outside, and the Boomer Blue is going to be coming out on that as well. Oh, you're welcome, Dwight. I'm sorry, I didn't realize you were still here. But we have some awesome stuff. That's all real stuff too, right? I don't want to ask like be an ass. I assume it's all legitimate stuff. I don't think you have anything other than that. But just curious, you know what I mean? But I do think you have legit stuff. I like what you got. Hey, listen. Any bass, Jade, any bass is a good bass, right? It might be a little rough around the first, but if you just take care of it, it'll make it a good bass, right? And let's face it, Rogue, it's not horrible. I would stay away from the guitars, personally speaking, but as a bass, as long as it's not like that Polonia wood or Phoenix wood, I would be all over it because I actually think their body style is not bad. I like their body style. I think they just need to do more with the body style. A Dylan. I had never seen a Dylan. All real. Cool. That's what I assumed, right? You didn't look like somebody who had cheap stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Dwight, next time, we're gonna call it a night soon, but next time when you come by, you have any new songs? Let me know, and we'll get to them during the show, all right? I'm happy to do that. So just about an hour, guys, so we're gonna call it. All right. Thanks for coming, guys. Keep an eye out. I got a couple of videos coming. They are product placements. One is for this one is for this. They're a little bit shorter. They'll be coming out over the next couple of weeks. And I'll be a comparison video, the SBHE versus the SBH HD. That's coming out soon. And then I got to start working on the Firefly video once I get